Gather round, marks, and welcome to another glorious rendition of the Smackdown recap from Thoughts from the Bench. I'm Josh Elsass, your Smackdown Live host. This week, Smackdown was all about one thing in particular, and that is the United States title tournament. And let's be honest, I'm thrilled for who the winner is. Bobby Roode captures his first title on the main roster. I feel like Bobby Roode's always better with a championship. And the United States title right now could be a really nice spot for him to kind of fit into the whole scheme of everything. And I think he's going to do really well in it. If you're not set on Bobby Roode being the United States champion, then you should check out the Thoughts from the Bench podcast, Backstage in the WWE, hosted by the Raw recap host John Fisher and Brad Shepard. Brad kind of gives a little breakdown of who he would have liked to see win the United States title tournament and why. His pick was Mojo Rawley. He's got some really interesting and cool things to say about that. Please go download and listen and enjoy, and then come back here and I'll tell you that it's fine. Bobby Roode should be the United States champion and that Brad Shepard needs to shut his mouth. The other two things I want to talk about this week have not everything to do with SmackDown, because SmackDown was generally just about the United States title tournament. What I'd like to talk about is more based around SmackDown talent being involved in some other things. And the first stop on that is the Mixed Match Challenge. I called it. I'm better than you, Derek. Suck it. Sasha Banks and Finn Balor won the opening match of the Mixed Match Challenge this week. It was awesome to see. It was really cool. It kind of felt like a live match or a dark match. It was WWE After Dark, which was really cool. Nakamura wore a piece of Jim the Anvil Neidhart's old ring gear from the Hart Foundation. That was really cool. And they did like weird tags and like it was just really fun. If you haven't seen it, make sure you go check it out on Facebook. I'm really excited for the rest of this tournament. I think it's going to be a really cool, unique thing. We'll repost my predictions this week, so you probably on Tuesday, so you can see if I am a better predictor than Derek, which I think the Indie Darling will agree. I am hands down the smartest member when it comes to predictions of the Thoughts from the Bench staff. The last thing I want to talk about this week did my heart so much good. And I'm a pretty grumpy person, but I literally watched this clip well over 100 times within 12 hours.
Every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go, where I long to be.
Triple H and Stephanie McMahon visited the Jimmy Fallon show along with the New Day to compete in a tag team lip sync battle. The results were splendid. And anytime you see a over 200-pound muscular man singing his heart out in a tiny girl voice, gosh, that's just great TV. If you haven't seen the clip, please make sure you go check out the Thoughts from the Bench Facebook page. I've posted it there. And I also posted something that I think I want to talk about as something to keep an eye out for. Now, this is kind of a dream match. This is WrestleMania level. I would like to see The Rock return and lip sync battle Triple H at Mania this year. The Rock versus Triple H would be an incredible lip sync matchup. If you're not familiar with The Rock, was also on a lip sync battle against Jimmy Fallon, and he did Taylor Swift's Shake It Off. Both those clips are on the Thoughts from the Bench Facebook page, so make sure you go check that out. And as always, on the Thoughts from the Bench SmackDown recap, I would like to send you off with some wise words from the Steel City's own Corey Graves. The New Day needs to be removed from ringside for breakfast assault.
That's assault, brother.
Make sure you check out Thoughts from the Bench on the Twitter, the Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, you name it, we're out there doing it. Apparently, when Vine 2 launches, we'll also be on that. Thanks for something else I have to do every week, John Fisher. Also, make sure you follow each one of the Thoughts from the Bench members on their own social media page. Those appear at the bottom of the screen. Those are really cool, unique ways to see us kind of behind the scenes in our everyday lives, but also we post different content throughout the week that maybe we don't cover here on YouTube or on Facebook. Also, Wrestling with Greg's is coming. I promise. It will be worth the wait. Also, the KSWA Indie Recap will be coming soon. That'll be a lot of fun. And finally, please make sure you check out Backstage in WWE with John Fisher and Brad Shepard. I really enjoyed the first two from them. It's definitely a different angle than what you get from us on a weekly basis here in the video portion of it. It's a lot more in-depth and it's a lot more, I won't say critical, but there's definitely some more deep dive thinking on that kind of stuff. So, as always, see you around, Marks. Thanks for tuning in. From Thoughts from the Bench, I'm Josh Elsas.